Hey, my name is Tone, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee movie Shockwave. So here's his packaging, and of course we have the CGI model, and then of course another side with his CGI model, then another side with his CGI model, and of course the promotional shots, all that good stuff, and the little bio if you want to read it. I'm sure you guys know or probably did not know. I don't even know if y'all ever stuck around to my channel or not, but I did review the little core class figure way back when. And of course, we all didn't want the core class figure. We wanted a proper Voyager scale Shockwave. And cut to 2 years later, and here we are now with the actual thing. Now, was it worth all the wait just for us to get a proper scale of Shockwave? Well, we have him in his his tank is what I'm getting. Which, yeah, it's like a Cybertronian tank, basically. Now, I've heard other reviewers who complained about this guy not being a ray gun, and I can see why. I mean, this is basically just a basic purple tank is what I'm getting. It's just an upscaled version of the core class figure, but this guy actually has better paint job compared to this thing. And surprisingly, unlike the core class figure, this guy actually can roll. And I already made that comparison between him and the core class figure in vehicle mode, so here's another scientist transformer, Wheeljack. So what can I really say new about this vehicle mode? It's honestly not bad, but the transformation is very simple, surprisingly. So, when I first saw the images of this guy, I thought this was basically the, I believe it's called the Bingo Toys. I forgot the name, but the company's, Bingo Toys. But the third-party version of this Shockwave design, right? But in hand, this figure actually impresses the hell out of me. Like, it's so screen accurate. I just really like all the details and all the colors onto this guy, because the colors here just works really well with this Shockwave design. I mean, it's not like we're gonna see Shockwave in like different colors, right? I don't even know other continuities, whatever. But undeniably, this is definitely my favorite Shockwave design out of like every Shockwave design. Minus this one. But you don't even have to worry about kibble, because the kibble is very minimum on this guy. Just like the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Soundwave from many years ago also. The head sculpt on this guy is spot on and captures the CGI model. And he does have light piping, which is very good for Shockwave. To discuss about accessories, I mean, we have his gun and this cable cord that he usually has. But why the fudge does he have an Autobot insignia on his arm? According to other reviewers and the designer, I believe that they designed Shockwave while using the CGI model of Optimus Prime as the template, which explains why his back is somewhat familiar to Prime. Anyways, he feels really solid to handle, and the articulation is pretty good for this figure. Articulation is pretty much your standards for modern Transformers figures, and oops, the cable cord limits his articulation. Elbow swivel and a bicep. What? That is right, folks. This figure doesn't have a bicep swivel, which I honestly don't know why you don't want to include a bicep swivel, because that's pretty much a crucial articulation piece. He can do the splits, obviously, and then he has not only a thigh swivel, but a knee swivel out of all things, which, why not include a bicep swivel? Despite him not having any bicep swivel, you can get him into any poses. It's not the end of the world. Size comparison time. Here he is next to the core class Shockwave, and you can see how this figure looks. We should probably forget about his existence at this point. The Nemesis Bridge Shockwave, which I do have the entire set, and who knows if I'll do a review on that or not. Probably not, because I'm probably gonna renovate this room at some point. And the rest of the Decepticon gang minus the Seekers. And wow, this is a really good lineup. Holy shit. Want me to review this guy, let me know in the future. Words can't describe how much I actually really like this release of Studio Series. I barely made videos for it this year, and this guy is already in the top 10s. It's one of the best Shockwave designs. And now we have a proper scale of this figure. You definitely gotta pick this guy up. So is this considered the best Transformers in existence? Doesn't have a bicep swivel, 0 out of 10. I'm just messing around with y'all. In my opinion, this guy deserves a 4.5 out of 5 in my book. I don't know how much this guy is in the aftermarket, or if you even have a hard time finding this guy. Just swipe your credit cards and get this figure no matter the cost. I don't even care. Like, comment, and subscribe! And I'll see you guys next time.